Hi everyone, I'm David Wojcik and this is MBOT TV. Stories we covered this week: many shades of gray in store for Peel Region. MBOT's advocacy rings true with the Minister of Labour. Does the latest labor stats show we are bouncing back from COVID? And our lightning round with Brad Butt.
The Mississauga Economic Recovery Group would like to acknowledge and thank all of our sponsors. For more information, please visit our website.
The Government of Ontario has adjusted their COVID-19 framework. This will allow restaurants in Mississauga and all over Peel Region to open as of last Saturday, March 20th. Outdoor dining is still subject to physical distancing rules, tables limited to members of the same household, and a number of other public health and workplace safety measures. Much to MBOT's disappointment, personal services, including hair salons, barbers, recreation, fitness, indoor dining, and organized sports teams are still not permitted. COVID has taken the economy on a year-long joyride, and the labor market has the dents to prove it. However, in February, the job count swelled by 259,000. Was this a one-off, and did all industries see this growth? Peter Hall, Vice President and Chief Economist for Export Development Canada, shared his insights on which sectors saw the increase.
In general, manufacturing is back. And for Southwestern Ontario here, if you're into machinery and equipment or the auto sector, you are doing very well. These are industries that have rebounded handily. And construction also obviously doing well. Now, we know that we've got a housing boom going on. We know that we're not putting up a whole lot of office towers. So when you look at the dispersion of construction, well, that infrastructure, the office tower stuff, new bricks and mortar retail, not really the parts of construction that are doing well, but turn over the housing sector and it's absolutely glowing red hot. In fact, it's white hot.
On March 15th, the Mississauga Board of Trade hosted a virtual town hall with the Honorable Monty McNaughton, Minister of Labour, Training and Skills Development. Minister McNaughton touched on a multitude of topics, including the importance of skilled trades for Ontario's recovery from COVID-19. MBOT was pleased to hear that their advocacy had been noticed by the provincial government.
I want to, begin, David, by thanking and congratulating the Mississauga Board of Trade on 60 years of being the voice of business for one of Canada's largest and most vibrant communities. Your organization has truly been a leader in advocating for businesses and for providing a wide range of professional services. And I'm glad that the tradition continues here today.
We'll be back with the lightning round and Brad Butt right after you find out how you can save money on your employee benefits with the Chambers Plan.
The Chambers Plan now offers employee benefit programs with greater selection, higher coverage levels, and more value than ever before. Take another look and see why we're the choice of more small businesses than any other plan in Canada. The Chambers Plan. It's for your benefit.
And now it's time for the lightning round with Brad Butt. Brad, are you ready to go?
Yep, let's go.
All right. We are seeing many shades of gray, Brad. Maybe not 50, but many shades of gray in the lockdown. What's the latest?
Well, yes, the government is keeping zones or keeping areas in the same colored zones, but they seem to be changing some of the rules. So the announcement we got on Friday was in gray lockdown zone that outdoor patios and restaurants could open up, but personal service shops and others, or gyms, etc., still closed, and other outdoor activities still not permitted, believe it or not. But this is what we're going to see: minor tweaks and changes here and there in those color-coded zones.
Well, I know that many of the patios will be open in full swing now that we're heading into some nicer weather. Mass vaccination sites roll out this week. The provincial registry is open for it. What's happening here in Peel Region?
Well, this looks like the first really good week when it comes to mass vaccinations, especially here in Peel Region. Our major clinics are up and running. They're taking appointments. They're starting the process. Many pharmacies now will be administering the AstraZeneca vaccine. So this is a good week for vaccines if you live in Peel region. Obviously, there's still rules on age and et cetera, depending on what type of vaccine you get, but things are really looking up this week.
This week's a big week down at Queen's Park. The provincial budget rolls out this Wednesday. Any inside information that you have?
Well, the inside information really from what the Minister of Finance is telling us is continued investments in healthcare. There will not be spending cuts, but at the same time, he's also saying no new taxes, no tax increases. It'll be a whopper deficit for sure, close to $40 billion, I'm fairly sure, if not maybe more. But they've made a decision that they're not curtailing spending at this time. We'll see if there's a path to balancing the budget, but I think that's a long way off.
We've made many calls on the provincial government to increase support for small businesses, especially the ones that have been in lockdown. I understand there's an increase to the small business support grant.
Well, we're hoping. I mean, we certainly have been, us and our friends at the Ontario Chamber of Commerce, we have been lobbying the provincial government to expand the Ontario Small Business Support Grant. That's the grant of up to $20,000 to include many businesses that were precluded from the original announcement. And the second thing we've asked for is you need to increase it, especially for businesses that have been in the gray lockdown zone. $20,000 is just not enough.
And the provincial government has created an Ontario investment board. What's that all about? What's that going to do for Ontarians?
So yes, there was an announcement last week as to the individuals who have been appointed to the new Invest Ontario Corporation. Obviously, its goal is to attract investment into the province of Ontario, and they appointed some good friends of the Board of Trade Network to that. And Elise Allen, who used to be the president and CEO of the Toronto Region Board of Trade, is the new chair of that board. She was also with GE Canada prior to that. There's a few former finance ministers, a number of other strong business people. So let's hope it's a real strong corporation to bring new investment to the province of Ontario.
That's all the time we have for the lightning round. Brad, we'll see you next week.
Thanks, David.
And now for our upcoming events listing with Stephanie Giorgio. Stephanie.
Thank you, David. And here's what's coming up at your Mississauga Board of Trade. On March 26th, we welcome Mississauga MPPs to a town hall. This is an open event for our members to interact with our provincial members of parliament. On April 7th, Membership Matters is at MBOT, a session for new members to discover all the great benefits that your Mississauga Board of Trade has to offer. Seasoned members are always welcome to stop by for a refresher. On April 9th, we welcome Mississauga MPs for our virtual town hall. This is an open event for our members to interact with our federal members of parliament. On April 14th, Good Morning Mississauga is virtual. Join us and connect with Mississauga businesses. Don't forget to book a speaker spot. Where else can you make 100 cold calls in just 2 minutes? Join us on April 15th as we recognize over 120 nominees in 11 categories in our business community. The 2020 Business Award of Excellence is one of MBOT's signature event recognizing excellence in business and corporate community service. Register on mbot.com/awards. Back to you, David.
Thanks, Stephanie. If you have any questions about how to register for an event, increase awareness for your business, or have your company featured on MBOT TV, contact your membership services manager by calling 905-273-6151 and press 0 to get connected. Details about these stories and events are available at www.mbot.com. Until next week, this is David Wojcik wishing you continued success in your business.